Testing 1 2 3 3 2 1. Is this thing online? All right. Well, I'm not doing the intro video today because I'm gonna make this pretty straightforward stream. Welcome to the realistic boiling water reactor simulator stream. Now I kind of wanted to do this stream a little differently today because I've been playing this game for a long time, and I'm like, you know, I want to make a tutorial video from my perspective about this game. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. Not really a tutorial, more of a playthrough, but I guess also talking about what to do in certain situations and whatnot. I want to make an official tutorial video actually about this game. I feel like I feel like I'd make a pretty good one, but yeah. And for those who have no idea who I am or are watching this video randomly, welcome in. You're about to sit down for a wild ride. All right, let's get this going. Yeah, yeah, I guess that shows how long I've been playing this game. So, I think to start off this video, I want to start up Unit 1 first. Demonstrate how that goes. Sorry, excuse me. Now, usually you take the elevator up, but I feel like once you play the game, you kind of do like a first tutorial of the game. You learn where everything is, so that's how you get there. Welcome to Unit 1. Alright. So, let's get this part started. Well, hello there. Right. So what I'm going to do first, I am going to switch on the battery system because I just like when the battery's on. Go ahead and switch this off. So, I feel like I'm going to talk about why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hello there, welcome to the chat. Alright. So, I have turned on the battery. So in the event a power outage were to occur, for instance, like that, the lights don't go off. So I can see things. And I turned off the cooling so we can start warming up. I haven't pulled out any rods yet. Hello there, welcome to the chat. Alright. Alright. I hear doors open and I'm just like looking over there. I'm like, what's going on? Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on. These are our pumps for from the deaerator to the reactor. They are not chat verified. There's like 1 second here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold up. I know this guy. I know him. Just gotta find him. Hold up. There he is. Let me see if I can get this guy a call on here. I'm telling him he's currently on stream. Be right back. Okay. Have a good one, man. Alright. So. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I turn on pumps there, pumps there. We go ahead and turn on the automatic systems here because I honestly don't want to be doing manual the whole time. I'm going to go ahead and switch on my condenser air removal pumps. That's what CAR stands for. So now that it's removing air from the condenser, which is perfect. The electrical demand is, well, I don't have the reactor running at the moment, so I can't really do that now, can I? Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start pulling out rods here. I'm going to do that manually, but I'm also just making sure I get everything set up here so it all operates right. So I don't have to worry about alarms going off. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't like the alarm that goes off when you go over 20% in the average reactor power range or something. What is it called? Average power range. Yeah, whenever you go over like 20%, the alarms start going off because you don't have your recirculation pumps on, and so it doesn't work quite as great as I would hope it to. Okay. So I have this set up just so they can be online so it's not screaming at me the whole time. High iodine concentration. Yeah, well, that's because it's probably not running it. Preheater disabled. Let's go ahead and switch those on. Oh. Okay. That's something completely out of my control. We gotta get steam going so we can get the water level to go down. Which reminds me, let's open the bypass valve. I apologize for my coughing. When I'm coughing, if you hear me coughing today, it's allergy season, and it does not play well in my favor. It does not favor well for me. So I have quite a bit of a coughing fit today. Okay, so bypass is open, so I don't have to worry about that. Condenser pressure is dropping. We're going to go ahead and switch those on, open it up to 100% just for efficiency. We're going to go ahead and switch those on. We're going to turn on automatic control because this in this unit, this automatic control only controls the pumps here. This stuff is all manual control, and these are going to switch off when it reaches a certain pressure. So that's what I do know. I don't know what pressure that is, but all I know is that it switches off at a certain pressure. And then for this one, I might just control manually. Okay. Well, I don't like how that's jumping from 63 to 43. Switch that to my auto balancer there so I don't have to worry about it. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start withdrawing these manually. And I do this kind of chaotically. I just say full send. In this reactor, you're able to pull them all out at the same time. Primarily because of, I don't know why you're able to do it at the same time, but this is a learning reactor. And so I figured I'd start here, just to kind of show how to start this one up. I'm watching that number there. If that number goes below 30, we're in danger. So I try to keep it above 30. Because this shows us the rate of change of and like how fast the reactor is changing quickly. If it's in the positive numbers like it is now, it's going up. If in the negative numbers, it's going down. Go ahead and switch this on. This is powered by Unit 2, but this allows us to communicate with the whole other plant. So. Okay, reactor temperature is climbing up there pretty good, so we're doing good on that. I expect some steam to be generating pretty soon, too. You know what? I'm gonna switch this on to auto. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people probably screaming at me like, why are you switching all things on auto? Well, as you can see, I'm a one-man crew here. So I kind of need to use a lot of systems on auto right now. And as much as people will argue with me and be like, oh, you can do the whole thing in manual, I'm not doing that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and explain what I just did. So this is a condenser polisher. It's essentially a little water treatment system that removes whatever from the water that falls into the hot well. And the polisher happens somewhere between here, and then it goes into the area. That's what I know about the polisher. And the only reason why there's two is because one polisher might need to be changed out and then we can use the other one while that one's changing out. And then once that one's regenerated, we can use that one, and then we can use this one while it's regenerating. This unit does not require that, thankfully. Okay, there we go. We got steam pressure being made, which means that this should start working. Whenever you have steam pressure being generated, that's usually a good sign, because then that means this thing's going to work properly. And as you can see, the condenser air removal electric pumps just shut off. Uh-oh. See that number? It's dropping down. So I reduced the control speed to medium. So it's still pulling out rods, but a little bit slower now, so we can keep that number under control. It's dropping again. Slow down. But as you can see, now we have this little thing showing up here. This is like a intermediate power range monitor. It's essentially a system that just tells you, hey, the reactor is, slowly starting up. I'm not exactly sure what its purpose is, but all to me, I know that it's just letting me know that the power range is climbing significantly. I had an idea to make a video about this, and this video would be like explaining the purpose of this reactor from the ground up. Like explaining, like, from the reactor vessel, what do we need in order to generate power, and what do we need to keep it, keep it going. And instead of, like explaining like, sorry, instead of explaining what everything in the pump does, like what everything in the reactor does, explain why we have that in a reactor. Like, I feel like that would be an interesting video concept. So, what do you guys think of that in the chat? Let me know. Okay, so I just clicked that button because it's a selection, so that thing can drop down. It's like a gear shifter. So it's just letting me know. And he's back. Now I know who's in my chat. Alright. Alright, so see where we got our pressure down, and I'm going to go ahead and just reduce one of the steam jet air removals. And I'll let the pump slowly take over here. Actually, for this, I think I might just shut it off completely. There we go. Okay, that's good. Oh. See what I mean? It's a warning system. IPR. Okay. Go ahead and withdraw this a little bit more so it can speed up. I usually try to keep it around 30 because that allows me for a faster startup. As of this moment, I have about 6 minutes to get this reactor up and running so we can meet our next demand. So, trying to rush this. Oop. Totally missed that cue. I will switch this on once we get it above 6, though. Okay, so we are moving steam over to the hot well, as you can see there. So we are lowering the water reactor level, so it's not going to be as high as it is right now, which is a good thing. Okay. Our condenser pressure is fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start holding some of the steam back. I got to get the steam to between those lines so we can use our turbine. And our reactor isn't even off the ground yet, so we're just trying to get to this last point here, and then we'll be ready to go. So here we go. Sorry. All right, we are at 6. Which means that our reactor is most likely off the ground. Because I believe this unit only goes up to 6. Yeah, it does. Let me test the water here. There we go. We got IPR, average power range. We call it APR. We call it APR, average power range. APR is just essentially a number that we can use to track the power range. It doesn't really have any significance to generating the power, but it does tell us like power of the you know what you know what I mean. So yeah, and then over here is actually it tells us this is how much we might be able to get out of it. 114.1% is how much we might be able to get out of the fuel that we have in the reactor today. So perfect. So each of these is this is telling us like the uranium, like how much fuel the uranium has currently inside the reactor. It's pretty much just telling us where the hotspots are. So, and actually for this, for purposes of this, I think I might switch this to fast. For the heck of it. And I'm also going to switch this on to automatic control and keep us at about 10%. Because I'm not going to... I don't want to deal with this right now. And I feel like for anyone that's just trying to get into it, they should at least learn, you know, with automatics on so they can see how it's operating. Okay, so our levels are stabilizing. Can I help you? Alright. I'm sorry, 1 second. Excuse me, guys. I apologize about that. I have had a horrible cough over the last week. I don't like that. I'm so glad they have a setting for that. Okay. So we are holding it around 10% power, and our pressure is going up steadily. I'm going to continue to decrease the bypass, so it's kind of like a bottle. It's like the bottleneck. And if we continue to hold, if we continue to close, like for instance, the end of the hose, like for instance, if you put your thumb over the end of a hose, it will, and you continue to hold it. Yeah. If you continue to hold it at the end of the hose there, it's going to build pressure behind it. And that's what we're doing. We're essentially bottling the pressure in. We're not entirely bottling it in because as you can see, there's still steam coming out, but we're allowing the pressure to grow. But the problem with this, though, is if we keep doing it too much, we start choking the flow going back into the hot well, and these pumps have to change demand instantly. And this thing has to adjust for it, because if I drop it like too much, for instance, if I increase this all the way, watch what happens. It starts to increase, and so the pumps have to change demand. So that's something you should be looking out for when you're doing this too, because it will adjust other things as you adjust the rate of flow of steam through here. Is it will adjust the total steam flow, and the condenser will change with that. This is important for Unit 2, by the way. This is Unit 1. Unit 1's the easy one. Unit 2 is the hard one. So beware. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. We're getting up to a level. When you have your condenser set to where it's in the parameters here, you are able to actually start up the turbine. This button is locked until you have your condenser set. And it's also locked if the reactor is over that arrow. So, let's go ahead and run this up. We go ahead and start bottlenecking it even more, and that's going to cause a drastic change to our system, but... Oh. That's fun. So this is like our emergency tank. This is like in the event that we don't have enough water. And that's why this hot well level is really full, because our emergency tank is full. So I'm going to drain our tank a little bit here. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're pushing it. We're pushing our startup transformer, which is the thing that allows us to have power right now in our facility, and we don't want to trip that. So we're going to do that later. Let me go ahead and keep closing the bypass. We'll go ahead and drain that later. For now, let's get the reactor running, and well, let's get the turbine up and running, and then we'll be able to do it. This is the fun part. You ready for this one? I feel like I have a sound effect for this somewhere. Hold up. Hold up. I have a sound effect for this somewhere. Hold up. Okay. This is the sound effect I have. This is my favorite part of the reactor. Y'all better get ready for this.
Here comes my favorite part of the song. Hope y'all ready for this. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay, shimmy, Drake.
I'm sorry, that just went through my head. Okay, here we go. I don't even know if you guys were able to hear that, because I know you can hear when I do this. So, I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. Okay, here we go. This one draws more steam than the bypass does. Of course it's not effective. Why? Because we're not at a high APR. Speaking of which, for this, I usually tend to try to keep it around 15% power here. Because that will allow us to actually have enough power to run this thing up to completion. So. And for sake of time, I am just gonna, I'm gonna hard rocket this thing. Let's do it. What I mean by that is I'm gonna get the pressure up pretty high. I'm going to get the pressure up pretty high to a point where I can just open this thing up. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, now. You also got to watch out because it will, at certain points, it will start to vibrate pretty wildly. So you got to be watching out for that too. Okay, that's Unit 2. That's not my problem. That was Unit 2. And for sake of this, I am going to switch on to Turbine Auto, and I'm going to switch it to 360. And now the system will adjust to make sure that it stays at that RPM. How about just shut up? Sometimes the machine doesn't like it. Okay. Now, for this, I also do something called islanding. And for people who have no idea what that is, I tell people this, like, I tell new people this all the time when they're in this reactor. And they're like, are you gonna island the reactor? And they're like, what's islanding? It's simply not sinking the turbine. You don't sink it. But what you do instead is you get it close to 3600 RPM. And you come over here and you switch this one and you switch this on. You are islanding. It's as simple as that. We essentially just removed ourselves from the off-grid startup transformer, and now we're running on our own power. This means that if there was, you know, for instance, a power outage on the line outside of this facility, we would not be affected because we are running on our own power. As you can see, our generator is running based on the usage of our facility. And that right there, this is our own personal generator now, so our whole station is running entirely on that. Don't you ever call me again. I'm kidding. Okay, let's continue. So now we're running on that, and that's how we island in the event of an emergency. So if there was, for instance, an off-site power event that was about to happen, boom, we're islanding on our own power. We're literally in the safest condition we could possibly be. Now, to sync this thing, we just gotta simply click this button when it lines up with the green. But, I know something that not a lot of people do. It doesn't have to be totally on the green, but it has to be within this range here. And it has to be within that range. If it can meet that range and it's in with that range, that means we are close to the syncing with the grid. But for me, I like to have my system a little bit more precise. There we go. Well, never mind, screw that. I definitely just did that wrong. See, I say these things and then I realize I've messed up. There we go. Generate reverse power. I don't like that. In order to remove that, we gotta close our bypass valve and we open up the turbine valve more to keep it pressure around the same there. And a question I had, and I don't know if a lot of people have this question, but a question I had when I was first started playing this game is, why does the RPM stay the same if we're increasing pressure? And I found out it's actually because of this thing. This is essentially us connecting the engine to the transmission. And when we connect the engine to the transmission, the wheels are spinning. But now the engine just has to keep up with how fast the wheels are spinning. And so we're outputting power. And it's making the car go faster. But our engine stays the same speed. Because this is like our transmission. Because we're connected to a giant grid of multiple power plants that are all running the turbines around the same speed. So that's the only reason I could think of as to why that happens. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set us to 20%. Actually no, we're gonna set ourselves to ourselves to 50%. And I'm gonna wait for this thing to climb over 20, and I'm gonna switch to the recirculation. As you can see, our generator is climbing because the turbine valve is opening up more in order to keep the pressure the same, but it's also how it's generating more power. Alright, it's over 20, switch to recirculation. Now the recirculation pumps are gonna try to get us to that demand. And now I have complete manual control of the reactor. I'm gonna withdraw these rods a little bit more just to help us out. In Unit 2, this is important because there is a certain level that you can use there's a certain level you can use the recirculation and the rods. You gotta keep it even so that one side isn't like above or below the other. I'll have to explain that in the next reactor. We'll talk about that later. I decided to keep my battery on because it just, in the event of emergency, I at least have lights in here and everything works still. I don't know why that's turned off. There we go. Alright. Let's look at our power level. What's our demand? We met it. We're there. Yep, we've met it. So we're at the power level. Now, for information to people that want to get more points, you can turn off the automatic, and you can get more points that way. But for me today, I'm just kind of showing how this all works. Then I'm going to configure this really quickly. There we go. Sometimes the automatic on this system doesn't like to work. That's great, so I have to adjust it. And now all of our things are being, all of our things have been met. And now I can drain this. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of power away when we use that, so that's why I wasn't able to do it the first time. Acknowledged. So the second unit just sent us a message. Alright. So we are draining our emergency tank a little bit just so we can have a cushion instead of a giant fluffy cushion. Because you know how that works. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're good. Switch that off. Alright. Analyzing annunciator panels. No, everything's fine. This reactor's running. And that is how you start up Unit 1. Hooray! Thank you for watching this live stream. I'm kidding, we're not done yet. We are. Now I'm going to show you how to shut this down. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. The stream would be kind of boring if I just sat around and did nothing and just waited for the next demand, because that's we've met the demand. We have nothing better to do at the moment. So, yeah, that's that. Hooray! Okay. I guess I will demonstrate how to shut this down now. So in the event that you need to refuel, here's how you would do it. First, we're gonna lower our demand to about 20% power here. And it's gonna do this with the recirc first. Once the recirculation reaches 20%, I then switch to rod mode. I hear doors opening. Alright. We are switched to rods. And now it's going to take control of the rods and help us bring that back down to 20%. During this time, our generator load is also going down, too. And this thing has suddenly changed on me, too. So even during shutdown, you want to keep your systems mostly the same. You want to keep things up. This first task is we need to desync the turbine from the grid. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to help with this. I'm going to insert the rods manually while it's also doing it automatically. Kind of speeds it up the process. It's kind of a weird combination between the two. And the automatic is actually trying to slow it down now. It's like, wait, this is going too fast. Alright. Alright. So our generator load's gotten pretty low to a point where I think we can call it in. So the number, if you don't know where to call or how to call them, there's a number you can call, and there's a phone book lane somewhere. Aha. On the phone book right here, you'll find that the grid control is number 5682. So you just gotta call them, 5682. And they'll send you this message up here. If you'd like to disconnect your plant from the grid, type disconnect. And it's been approved. Now, we have to do this quick because they just told us we can go. So we're going to go ahead and drop it down to 15% power. I'm going to go ahead and turn off automatic control here, and I'm going to go ahead and just start lowering bypass valve, but trying to keep pressure still roughly within that range. Because as the APR is going down, so will our pressure rate start to go down. Alright, so we're almost there. And, alright, now I'm going to open the bypass. Because now we got to get this down to where it's blowing reverse power at us. Which means that we're not generating enough for the grid. And you'll know it when you start hearing the alarm go off. There it is. That's the alarm. So now we just desync it, switch on auto RPM, and keep it at 360. Now we are islanding again. We are no longer connected to the grid. We are desynced from the grid. We are no longer generating power for whatever city. And now we're just operating under our own power. During this time, I'm going to switch back on the startup transformer. And I'm going to switch off the bottom transformer here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a stop. Yeah, I know. You gotta do this slowly too, because the turbine vibration will cause it to trip even when shutting down. And you don't want to trip it. You'd rather have like a nice controlled stop. And now we can switch this back down to about 10% power. Maybe 5. We'll go 5% power. I'll also shut off the recirculation pumps at this time. the aerator's kind of a mess. Yeah, well, I'm not following your thing. I'm shutting down. Yep. All right. The moment that turbine stops is the moment we can actually start cooling down the reactor, because we still need steam pressure to keep it at a controlled stop and to prevent it from tripping, because if we remove all of our steam pressure now, we won't have a condenser vacuum, and we need that for the turbine to stay operational as we slow down. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch these off. Alright. Can I help you? I'm kidding. Okay. Switch this off. I think there is time you can probably actually go ahead and trip it. Turbine tripped. Cool. Now it's just winding down. Now we can go ahead and switch this off, and we can start with inserting our rods. And we can go ahead and switch on our cooling pumps. Yeah, how about you just keep beeping at me. I don't really care. Okay. It's telling me that the temperature is not, like, it's not effective because it's not synced up, but the problem is, well, here's the real problem. I don't really know what the purpose of this is. Because you don't really need it to be synced in order for the you don't really need it configured for the reactor to run properly. And that just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so that's dropping. And we'll go ahead and start to adjust our IPRM here as it goes down. And usually you want to do this when it reaches 20%. Okay, we got one brought in. And you can probably be like, well, Andrew, why don't you just, use the scram button? And you see, the thing is that I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I want to make my life a little bit harder. Okay, we got 2 rods in, 3 rods in, 4 rods in. And there's a pattern to this, by the way. There's a pattern to how the rods are going in. Because the rods that were out the farthest were the ones that had a low fuel in the middle. While the other ones on the outside had a higher fuel, so they didn't need to be out that far. That's why there's like a sequence to that. And okay, we are at the most minimal range we could possibly be on our IPR. We are now in the full-on shutdown phase. There wouldn't be a danger if I were to scram this right now, though. I don't even know if they were supposed to do it. But in order for it to go faster, I think I might just do it. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but you know what? Now I'm just kind of considering it. I'm considering it. Alright. Hooray! Reactor shut down. Now it should be cooling much faster. Now I'm going to open up the bypass all the way. Because now I'm going to let all that steam pressure that's trapped in here get condensed. So our condenser pressure still needs to stay the same. So it can condense evenly. I'm going to turn on a second assess steam jet air ejection so we can help with that. That way we can, that way it all condenses back into water and falls back into the system. Keep our things level here. Because the moment we run out of steam is the moment this temperature is going to run down really quickly. I'm also going to shut these off too, for the sake. There we go. Now it's dropping. This takes a while. Let's switch that off because it's dropping pretty rapidly. Now the automatic control is going to try to keep the pump running there. Let's switch this off because we don't really need it. See, whenever it switches on that little makeup pump, the startup transformer goes crazy. It's not a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that off. We don't really need that. We don't need that at the moment. We don't need the risk of a boom happening. Also, important note, all the levels are dropping negative because of water expanding. When the water gets hot, it starts to expand, and you can observe this whenever you're like making dinner or you're boiling water in a pot. You'll notice that the water will expand. And when that happens, we take the water out to keep it level, but when we start cooling down the whole reactor here, it starts dropping because the water is no longer expanding. It's shrinking. So that's why it's trying to dump so much water back into the system. I'm not going to let it do that yet because it's draining so much power away and we still need to use our pumps. Alright, we're almost out of steam. When we run out of steam, the condenser is not going to have enough to keep going. So that's the point. And Unit 2, that's a whole different story, but we're going to talk about that later. Alright, we're almost out. this process takes a while. Okay. Alright, we're getting down to the last few steam. Last couple bits of steam here. And now watch our condensers skyrocket. Switch that off. Because we don't really need it anymore. We can go ahead and switch that off, switch that off. Because in order for the turbine to run also, it needs the condenser, which is why we're getting an alarm over here as well. Alright. Now we can go ahead and switch on our auto level here and let our thing do its work. Hello again. Right. And that is how you shut down a reactor. Ta-da! Now the tanks are just auto-leveling themselves now. We can go ahead and switch to the second polisher. And we can also go ahead and close this bypass. I do that for safety reasons, so someone can't just come in here and flick it and think that they're, it's going to go up. Because I've seen visitors come in and they're like, "Oh, what does this button do?" And I'm like, "You're gonna blow the place up. Like, that's not gonna work." So you need to so you gotta set some safety provisions up so they can't do that. Okay. Boom. Perfect. Alright. And that is how you shut down Unit 1. Ta-da! Right. Now we can just leave this room alone. As for Unit 2, that's a whole different story. But we're going to talk about that later. And instead, enjoy this nice, short intermission. All right, we're back. All right, so we're gonna jump into Unit 2 now. And to do this, there are a few things we need to do. I'll walk you to Unit 2 first, and we'll show you that. Welcome to the Unit 2 control room. Hello, Inverted. How are you today?
Good.
That is good to hear. You are currently on a live stream. Hey, I warned you if you joined, you were going to be on a stream.
Well, I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Inverted. He is actually from our TKRTA team, and he is here today to help us with Unit 2. Unit 2 is no easy feat here. This is actually the biggest reactor in the game, and it is the most complicated one. So, he already has it in simple mode, but I'm going to ask, for purposes of this demonstration, can we run this in realistic mode?
Yep.
Sweet. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to walk through the panels and just kind of show where things are here. So, this is our reactor panel. As you saw in Unit 1, you had just those buttons, and now it looks like there's a bunch of here, and we'll cover that in a moment. Over here is our turbine control panel. Sorry. This looks just like the one back in Unit 1, except now we have an exciter breaker. And we have and we also have, well, you know, I don't think much has changed here, honestly. Nothing much has changed. And we have some other information. Our condenser panel, there's a lot more there now. Cooling tower panel, the aerator, the recirculation control, which we can honestly just, which we're not gonna, we gotta turn off the cooling pumps first in order to get that to work, but we're gonna cover that later. And then we have our main cooling circuit, or the MCC. And how that works is, well, the same way in Unit 1. You have your feed water pumps, you have your condenser pump, and then you got the levels. And then you have your polishers right here. I'll switch this to Polisher 1 because we're going to use Polisher 1 today. And then you have your storage tanks. This unit has 2 storage tanks. And then this is the emergency panel. And I hope we don't have to use this today. For startup, we're going to go ahead and we're going to trip the cooling. And now our reactor is going to start heating up. Because of this reactor being the biggest one, they also implemented more of the realistic physics in here, and this is a hydraulic control rod drive system. And how this works, essentially, is this is how we're able to control the control rods that go in and out of the reactor, shielding the uranium from each other. And when there is so much pressure in the reactor, because, you know, we're facing up to 7,100 kPa of pressure in the reactor, well, we kind of need a little bit more of a stronger drive to get the rods going. So we need to switch on our CRD pump here, and we need to refuel these accumulators. Now, I don't know how these accumulators work, but all I know is we gotta use it. We gotta do it. And once those are full, then we're able to close those and have enough hydraulic pressure in order to run. I don't know nothing about hydraulics, but all I know is I was told to do it, so I'm doing it.
Alright, I'm gonna go do the feed water pumps.
I'll follow you along for demonstration. So, Isn't that in the basement?
Oh.
Hey, but I'm taking the lift. I'm taking the lift. I'm being fancy. This is the coolest tool I think ever since. Yeah.
Here, I'll help you press a button, okay? So in order to get to the basement, you just gotta click that B, you know?
Yeah. Alright, so the basement here is where all the mechanical stuff happens. Grab a dosimeter. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Is it dosimeter or does?
He said, I think, I don't know what he called it, like a dosimeter or something.
I don't know. So you go down this way and you're gonna find feed water pump housing. And this is where all those controls are. These are the giant feed water pumps. So these are the things that actually feed water directly into the reactor. And they need a lot of maintenance. For instance, they gotta have their own cooling system. They gotta have their own oil cooling and all that. It's kind of cool. And there could be somebody watching this down here, sitting on their computer doing whatever, but no one likes this station. No one likes to just be down here adjusting pump controls and whatever. So we have an automatic switch for this down here. And that does cause some point reduction, but not enough to be catastrophic. Do you want to be down here when it's, operating just all the time, just down here in this room?
Sure.
You wouldn't.
Or I might do TCR.
I mean, I don't know where you're gonna be today, but
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the reactor.
all right, I'll go show the TCR here. So we're gonna go up to the TCR, which is on floor 4 here. TCR stands for Turbine Control Room. Switch this on. Alright. So, Unit 2's turbine is a little bit more chaotic. EDG system test. Cool. That's the turbine for Unit 2. And this is the turbine that we just ran over here. This is Unit 1. So we're going to go out, and we're going to do a little bit of prep work. AC turbine. So in order for this turbine to run, we actually got to switch on oil pumps, which I think is really cool how we actually have to come out here and do work. Kind of also annoying sometimes. Alright. That one's okay. Our hydraulic pressure is building up. Cool. Cool.
Wait, what is the cooling tower panel called? I'm kind of sped right now.
The cooling tower panel.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Like, what's it called?
I'm trying to get to the our makeup pump.
Oh yeah, no, it's on the next to the condenser panel.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Alright, so yeah, this is all charts and information about the turbine. And what I'm going to do here is, so we have our pumps running, we have that running. I'm going to go ahead and in order for our turbine to even spin, we need to get our lubrication oil temperature up. For the sake of this, we will switch this on to automatic control and have the system adjust accordingly. We're going to switch our steam sealing pressure to automatic control too. It's probably because we don't have even enough pressure in there anyway to operate. But we have too much pressure, but we're going to cover that later. So, as I said before, the turbine needs the condenser to operate. And in Unit 1, that was the case. In Unit 2, it's also the case. But this is why. When you have your condenser pressure down here, you're able to use something called sealing pressure. And I'm not entirely sure how that works. But all I know is that you need it. And so, when you have sealing pressure, it allows you to... Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't know exactly how that works, but all I know is you need it. And so, once you have sealing pressure down, you're able to use it. Hey, inverted. Can you switch on the condenser air removal pumps? Thank you very much. They were called the car pumps in Unit 1, and it is the same thing here in Unit 2, except this time these pumps actually work the same way, and they will actually stay on no matter what pressure it's at. As you can see, the electric air removal pumps are operating right now. But the problem with the electric air removal pumps is that if we have any steam in the circuit, meaning if we have any steam that's being produced, they will be lost. And that's not a good thing. So we use these for startup. This takes a while. So we're going to let that run while it happens. We're going to switch that on automatic control. Okay, that doesn't want to work. Okay, fine. No automatic control for you then. You don't get it! Okay. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to engage the turning gear. In order for this turbine to run up, we actually we got to preheat it with the steam that's being produced from the reactor. And we have to engage a little turning gear motor that's just actually found right over there. You can't see it, but there's a turning motor down over there somewhere. Down in the corner of that area over there. And we can engage that turning gear now. The turbine spins up to a very low RPM, but this allows us to actually pump steam into it. And we don't have any steam right now, but when we get steam, it'll be heating up the turbine. We're reaching a point where the condenser pressure isn't gonna get all the way down, but we're getting to a level where it might. So all these little lights here are what we need for this turbine to be able to run up. And right now, we don't have casing temperature, we don't have our turning gear disengaged, we need steam sealing, which is that thing that we're trying to do. We need, and the condenser vacuum is not met, and we don't have steam pressure. And that's stuff that is up to the control room at this point, and we are done with our job here, and we can just let this thing do what it needs to do, and we'll come back later. Ta-da! And now we're going to take a shortcut. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Parkour! I said parkour! Parkour! No! They invisible walled it. Gotta walk all the way down through the freaking elevator. Fine. No, we're going down the steps. That's not the way. That's the way. That's a door.
No contamination.
And now we're back in the Unit 2 control room. So during this time, Inverted has actually begun to pull rods out, or... Yep.
I'm forgetting to do something.
What are you forgetting? I'm checking it right now. Oh, yep. Switch out the battery. Okay. What are we forgetting? So we're on the SRM. We don't have any rods pulled out. So for the way this reactor is started up, is it's very different compared from Unit 1. If you could let go of the button for a moment, deselect the button, you'll notice that that button is flashing right there. That is a button that is a rod that we need to pull out first. There's a sequence to it. And how this works is we also got to track how much the reactor is changing through a source range monitor. And we have a probe that we got to stick into a certain height, roughly 10 above where the equivalent rod position is. And if we go any higher, we won't be able to. So now we should be able to withdraw that with the SRM roughly within that region. So he will now continue to pull the rod out.
It's not pulling.
Actually forgetting a little dial right there. I think it's a little dial right here that needed to use. There we go.
Yep, I forgot about that.
So that's a withdraw and insert controller. That's how we're able to get the rods to go in or out. We can't just pull all the rods out at the same time, unfortunately. Unlike you could in Unit 1, you have to do one at a time in this reactor, and it is slightly annoying, but we have to do it. We also have to get the circulation pumps are running at a very low state right now, which is a good thing. As I said before, we need to at least have some running. Our bypass valve is open. And our condenser pressure is getting very suspiciously high, so I am going to turn off one of the pumps. And it's going to stabilize itself out. And this reactor also has a little system here to where we can open it to where there's some atmosphere coming in. So we can relieve some of the pressure, so release some of the vacuum and have at least, a little bit more pressure in there. So it's not so high all the time. And then we have our cooling tower. And this is where the condenser actually pulls the water from to cool for the condenser circuit. And this is the giant tower that's very iconic to pretty much every single reactor. Or every single power plant that uses steam turbines. Hey, Amber, did you want a fun fact? Did you know they used condensers on steamships?
No.
You never knew that? Yeah.
Nope.
They reused the water that they boiled for efficiency. The same way we reuse water for a reactor.
Oh, that's cool.
Because they can't really distill salt water that fast, so they have to reuse the water, and although they have to make up sometimes for it, it's interesting. Shout out to Animagraphs. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. All right. All right, so our condenser pressure is fine. Meaning that there is a vacuum, so if there is steam, it's going to come down through, and it's going to immediately turn into water. Or condense back into water. So, that's set up. All right. For the sake of this, I am also going to close the bypass valve just, sorry, just a little bit. So I can at least have some steam pressure get created here and stay stored. I play music, but I don't know if it's going to, shut down my stream here. So I don't know if I should or should not. You know what? It is Roblox. So, might as well.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. I pressed the wrong
See, this is what happens when I play music. Okay, let's see.
I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I pressed the wrong. Whatever. We love when I press wrong buttons.
So this is the reactor protection system. This is a bunch of relays that happen. So if something goes wrong, the system will trip the reactor, and that's what happened. So, I'm gonna go ahead and refill your accumulators here.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
accidentally pressed
So-
run instead of.
Yep. So what happened is there is this annoying switch, and I've even argued with some of the mods about this. Actually, I've argued with some of the moderators in this game. This switch right here is it's weird because you can have it set up to where it's like it's set up in the shutdown position, right, like that. And then when you want to switch it that way, you got to switch it that way, and then you try to switch it that way. But when you think like, oh, I got to turn the handle that way, like I have to turn the handle this way. You think, oh, I'm going to do that. Then instead, it just goes back to shutdown. And that scrams the whole thing. I've had arguments about this with them, and they're just like, no, it's set up correctly. And I'm like, that confuses people. I'm glad they have an arrow system now for it on your mouse, but for console players, that sucks. It's not, like, you can't do much with it. It's just, what do you do? And so, yeah, I've had arguments with the developers, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. So I can't really do much. But that's what happens. You do one wrong thing, and boop, you ruin the whole process. So now we gotta restart the whole process again. Our reactor is still slowly heating up, though, but that's because of residue heat leaking off the rods, so... Okay, you got rod pressure. So this is our electrical panel, and this one looks way more elaborate than Unit 1. I'll talk about that. So, this is our startup transformer coming in. Startup transformer. And we are powering all of our pumps here. And then this is our turbine. Our turbine that generates here. And we can send that out to the main line through our breaker. And then we can and then we have to where we can island our reactor using these switches. And then we can have a system to where it goes into our emergency line. I call it a green line, the emergency line, because this is all the essential systems you need in order for a reactor to stay safe. This controls our rods, our rod pumps, our refueling system, which, by the way, I will show you. And then our...
Just put fuel loss quicker.
I mean, I think I was gonna do that. I was trying to do that in Unit 1, but I didn't have time because I just finished it up quickly. But I'll go ahead and switch up to fast there. And yeah, we got all of our systems here, there, and there. We have our turning gear and all that stuff. And that turning gear is currently running as of this moment. Why does this also the emergency lines? Because we also have our emergency diesel generators right here. And it says right here that the EDGs are not preheated, but it looks like they are. Oh yeah, because I think CB went down there, didn't he? Sebi went down there to do that.
Thing.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, he was down probably into EDG pits.
Also, whenever I switch it to IPR, it's the arrow's pointing to the left, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do you not see the arrow on your little
No, I do. I just don't want to make sure that I don't click it to the right.
Yeah. Wait. So wait, no. Okay, hold up. So in order to switch to IRM, have the arrow pointing toward the right, and then you click it. So like, click the right side of the control.
Okay. You see, it trolls you. Like you see, it's gonna go to the left. Like.
It's not April Fool's anymore, and yet they decided to keep this button around. So yeah, no, the developers of this game have a great they have a great sense of humor. They actually have that every April Fool's they actually do something funny. They made all the annunciators in this control room just speak at you, like just speak, like just low water reactor, low water in the reactor. Better keep it up. Caution, condenser. Caution, condenser.
Pressure low. Pressure low.
Pressure low. You better get on that. Just hillbilly. It was just funny. Like if I had to describe it, like here, wait. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch on. I'm gonna do this. You're not gonna like me for this.
Pressure low, pressure low, pressure low. Better keep it up. Keep going, keep going. Watch out, watch out.
Yeah, no, that was interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head to the EDGs because there's something wrong.
Wait, can I switch it to run or no?
You gotta go to you gotta get it up first, and then you're able to do it.
It's on IPR, but it's saying IPR block. Putting a switch back to SRM?
Yes, because you gotta use the source range monitor in order to first get it up.
No, it's saying
so they gotta
SRM
adjust
block.
a little probe so it matches the
Oh,
equal.
I'm so sped. Like I'm so.
Yeah. I get this little fancy card.
No.
Like for April Fool's this year, they built a whole racetrack around this place. So it's kind of amusing.
Do I need to bring it? Do I need to bring the SRM depth to 100?
You need to bring it to where it's equal with the current rods that are pulled out. What if I'm stuck? Why am I stuck? I shouldn't be stuck. Why am I stuck? Okay, there we go.
Oh, I see. So 30.
Let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this.
All right. What's yelling at me? EDJ. Wait, well, how do you like tell what it's sent to the depth to? Because like,
Sorry, I forgot you have an alarm in there whenever you start it up. Okay. So, there we go.
equivalent rod's position. It is at this position. Don't you dare.
I'm on my way back.
Oh, equivalent rod's position. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I see. Oh, there we go. Okay. I see it now.
Yep.
Is it? Oh. It's like... No, it's right there, yeah. Well...
Did it trip on you?
Nope. I'm just
Good.
trying to figure it out. Down more, maybe? Up more?
Ah, that's a pull.
Right there. Yo, this is pissing me off.
Hold up. I'll be there in a moment. I'm just taking a nice Sunday drive through the reactor building because I feel like it. Hold on. Through the complex.
Like, the line right before 30. That's what I have it on. Right there. Ooh. Low reactor period. It is not low there.
I don't know why I get stuck.
Yeah, I'll
here.
let you figure out that. Stupid.
Yeah, hold on. I'm still. I always get stuck on the golf cart. Why do I get stuck in this? I get stuck here. Hold on.
In realistic start, I put the probe to a depth
There we go.
around equivalent rod's position. That's what it as, you said piece of.
All right, I'm here.
Okay, all you. I don't know why it's not.
Right. So, what are we looking at here?
The depth.
I already see your problem. So here, look at the. So see, that's where it's set at, right? It's set up at 20.
Uh-huh.
It's set up at like roughly 28%. 28%. And you're on IPR. You don't even have IPR yet.
Oh, oh, oh,
That's your problem.
oh. That's why.
Yep. There you go. We're all learning here. Our transformer load isn't completely full yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just make up one of our pumps here. So we can fill up one of our tank storages. And as you can see, that takes a lot of power from our transformer.
You gotta teach me how to do this stupid turbine crap, because I always stop the turbine every time I do it.
What do you mean? Like what do you mean?
Like,
by
I can never get it started.
like from in the control room or in the TCR?
Control room.
Ah,
Control
okay.
room.
Yeah, I can teach you.
Oh, wait.
When you do it too fast, it creates immense
Yeah.
vibrations, which cause it to trip.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you need
just
to...
I'm putting it on slow. IPR
Okay,
block.
now you switch to IPR.
Oh my god, I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my god. I hate this stupid IPR button. I'm gonna. Oh my god, I'm gonna sue the devs.
You see, this is why I raged at the devs, and then they said no. Ha ha, funny.
I'm gonna actually throw this whole
Okay,
system.
here Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this this
Yeah,
time.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
throw
worry,
the
man. I got
system
this.
across the earth. Oh my god.
Can you get me my hydraulic pressure real quick though?
Oh yeah.
Hydraulic pressure.
Yeah.
Go close it
I'm
when
gonna
it's full.
throw this system. Wait, CRD, right?
Yeah. Well, the CRD should be on.
Yeah.
Switch. Oh yeah, it's refilling the accumulators right now. Hold on. Yeah, now. Yeah, wait for that bottom one to get full, and once that bottom one's full, and once the top one's full, then you close it.
Okay. Yeah, you know, like that, like they could have fixed that. That's like actually annoying. Oh my god, I did all that. I turned off. Oh.
Yeah, now I'm on it now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch it to fast. That's on the lowest range, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with. Whoops!
I gotta remember that the right side, not the left side.
Yeah. It's the most annoying button in the world, but they put it right there, and it's the one thing that keeps the whole reactor from falling apart. Who needs a scram button when you got that? When you got that? Frickin' scram.
I like the original button, but I guess they just had to make it even more annoying. Wow,
Yeah.
second time doing that. That's just...
So yeah, you just gotta click the buttons that glow, and that's how this thing starts up. I try to switch it on to... Try to switch the automatic thing on so I don't have to worry about the rods losing temperature.
Louis Vuitton.
The automatic rod bouncer. Because all these
You
rods
wanna
have to have
have a-
temperature adjustments, so. There we go. One moment as... Whoops, wrong switch. I'm trying to pull out slow. There we go. I'm actually going to turn on some music here because it's... There we go.
Yeah, I don't hear no music. What?
Oh, it's local.
Oh.
This is a certified hood classic.
I'm also doing this Reactor stream apart from a horror game because it is Easter weekend. And, you know, it's Easter weekend. I'm not going to play horror games on Easter weekend. Changed it up a little bit. One more rod to pull out. Alright, we have all rods out. About 20%. Now I'm going to adjust the SRM probe to around, or we're going to adjust it to roughly 20%. Boom. How much? Just shut up.
Oh, real.
Relax, there we go. It takes a sweet time to figure out what's going on. Now we're opening it up to roughly around 40%.
Did you shut down Unit 1?
Yeah, I did. Well, wait, no,
Oh.
we opened them all up to 10%. Now we're... Whatever it was. Hold up. What? Hold up. Yeah, no, now we're opening up to 40%.
This panel's the death to me. Holy cow. Oh, now I see why you're arguing with them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm not arguing with them anymore. It's, you know, what's done is done. This was before they did the whole, you know, facility update. So. So as our reactor period gets down, it means it's getting faster, which is a good thing. So we're slowing it down. All right. We have now reached the IPR level, and I will switch it. I will switch it. There we go. All right. So now IPR is on, and we can now continue withdrawing. Uh-oh. So when it reaches that blue line there, we are going to shift up to the second power range.
I got you.
Thank you. Now. There we go. Is my voice changer still on, or is it off?
No.
No,
Oh, I don't
it's
know.
off. It's off.
Yeah, I don't hear it.
Okay, cool. It should have been the megaphone thing.
Oh, yeah, it's off.
It's off? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Cool. Oh boy. Here we go again.
Oh, shut up.
Alright, we're getting some pressure finally. What the heck? Just dropping. Yeah, no, the upper part is definitely lower than that.
Why is it dropping?
Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh no, we just lost all condenser pressure.
Now, how is that possible?
It got too high and now it just, the vacuum's gone.
Great.
So how we do that, how we fix that is we gotta switch off all this stuff. I've actually learned it the hard way.
Oh.
I've waited maybe like 30 minutes for this thing to go down and it never did, and so I learned how to do this. You actually gotta vent all it off.
Ooh, that's an annoying alarm.
IPR.
Hmm? Oh.
Another again. And then again. There we go. So yeah, you have to vent all the condenser pressure off. And then you can start using the vacuum again. One sec, I gotta sneeze. I think I gotta sneeze. It's coming, hold on. I'm gonna sneeze. Any second now. Nope, I'm not sneezing. Okay. Well, it'll come back eventually. I never know when. Alright, so all the pressure's gone, so now I can just start reducing. There we go. Because there is some condenser steam flow going through, so it will continue to operate now, probably, hopefully without the electric air removals. Right. Alright, I'm on it. Thanks, man.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So now we're at 7.
And then you can switch it to run.
Yep. Alright. So now we're at 8. And I'm going to wait until it gets over that last little line right there. As soon as it gets over that little line, then I'm going to switch it. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Switching off. I'm kidding. Alright, we are running.
No, we're not. Oh, yeah,
High water reactor level. That's kind of crazy. I'm opening the steam bypass. Do we have pumps on automatic control?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and vent some of it off the atmosphere just so we're not, using a whole bunch of pressure here. But, alright. Alright. I'm gonna ask if you could run down to TCR and get that prepped.
And then I'll come back so you can teach me how to
Yeah.
do that.
Yep. With that being said, I'm gonna need someone else on the TCR to help out with that.
Here, I'll get my alt account on.
No, wait. I think I could bring another guest on today. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can get someone else in here. Let's see here. I think I know someone who might be able to help us out. Alright, I'm looking for people to help out here.
Low hydraulic pressure. Oh, that's why. Old Spice. Nice.
All right, we have enough steam pressure. All right, I think I might have someone able to join us, bro. I might have somebody be able to join us.
Bob.
Bob is not available. He is working. For people who don't know who Bob is actually my co-developer on Caverns, a game that has been in active development for about maybe around 5 years now. If you guys want to go check that out, by all means, make sure to do so. It is available on Roblox today. And while there might not have been any updates to it yet, we're working. Working on it. All right.
Okay.
We have a new person that joined us, so I'm going to go ahead and get us on a group call. Hold on one moment.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to just... All right. Oh. Hello.
Main steam pressure is way too high.
All right. So I'm trying to drain the pressure right now. Hold on. Chris, welcome in.
Hello, gentle fish.
Hello. All right. You are on YouTube right now, so say hello to the Sir Andrew MC YouTube channel.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
All right. So, are you able to find your way to Unit 2?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna need you to get to the turbine control room, because I'm gonna need you in there for the turbine run-up sequence today.
Yeah, okay. Turbine's ready to go. I'm on my way.
Alrighty.
Don't start it without me now.
I'm not starting it without you. I'm waiting on you. I'm actually gonna go find Chris real quick. Are you on floor 1? Aha. Oh, I hear. I hear sounds. I'm trying to find them.
How do you control, like, steam pressure? How is that?
Bypass. Hey, yo, Chris, where are you at?
Elevating.
Ooh, right. Are you past the radiation checkpoint, or?
Yes, I'm elevating in the elevator.
Oh, yeah. Well, hello. All right. So, I can walk you through how to get in there if you just get past that checkpoint. Just stream your screen, and I can help you out.
Okay, hold on.
No worries.
Holy horses.
No worries. All right. So in order for us to get this reactor running, as I said it before when I was needed, we need to get the reactor to about 15% power.
Sorry, Mac. What?
15% APR.
My sped.
15% average power range.
Oh. Wait.
Right here.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Wait, you have a new employee tasks? What the heck? No, wait. I'm looking at Chris's stream right now. Hold on, wait. You have to do a site. What the heck?
What? Start site tour.
What the heck? You gotta do all that? That's something they added?
What is that?
I think it's literally because I played this before it updated into like what it is now. So like all of my stuff just kind of reset when it updated.
Oh, I haven't played this new update at all, and I didn't get that.
Yeah, well, that's probably because we're supervisors and we've been here with the most points. Yeah, for those wondering what it looks like right now for, hold up. There we go. Let me see here if I can. Hold up.
Okay, it's at 15.
Are you able to get
Should
into
be.
the TCR building, at least?
Yeah, go there.
Yeah, so, yeah, go in there, go up the stairwell over there, yep.
This is a certified hood classic.
Yep, so go up the steps there, yep, right there, and that's the building.
Oh!
What the heck? Relax. We just gotta release, we just gotta open the bypass valve.
That scared the GBs out of me.
I know, it is a loud alarm, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Alright, so just wait in there and I'll tell you what to do from there. It's a pretty simple job. Alright, so now I'm going to teach you how to start up the turbine. So now go ahead and switch on to stop valve over here. Oh, wait, we got to wait for the pressure to drop down. Hold on. Okay, now. Wait, hold up. Hey, Chris, look at the green markers for a second on the wall right behind you. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, turn around.
Yeah.
And go to the...
It's on auto. What?
Okay, no, wait, hold up, wait. Go to the green pumps there. Yeah, right there. Look at those pumps for a second.
No, other one. To your left. Left.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so, okay. I'm gonna walk you through this. Go down the steps real quick, and for those who don't know what I'm looking at, I'll try to show you the best that I can. Hold on. I'll try to show you the best I can what's going on here.
You said go down the steps?
Yeah, so go down the steps. Hold on one second. I'm gonna do something real quickly.
I want to go see what it is, because I'll be back. Hold up.
There we go. All right.
Is there a...
So yeah, so go down the steps.
Is there a leak?
Right
or-
there. Nope. Go back up. That level right there. Yep. Walk out there. Yep. Just go that way.
It's open.
And right over there, there's a backflow valve right there into the. No, wait. Was that open? Oh, that was closed the whole time.
Okay.
Check that valve right there.
It's
There's not that valve. There's a hydraulic backflow valve right there. Right there. See where the
It's
gauge
open.
is? Zoom in on that. Press E.
That 100.
Close that valve just a little bit. That's it. Yeah, just right there. Look at the gauge.
Oh, there we go. It's going.
Yeah, that's how you're able to fix that. Damn. Okay. Shutting the door on him.
All right, I'm coming back.
All right. All right. I'm gonna try and open a stop valve. Nope, I don't got nothing.
What? Why is it on nothing?
It's not open. I don't know. It's just not open. Hold up.
So go to the hydraulic or look at the green buttons. What's still not? Look at the green button. No, other ones. The behind you.
There we go.
Same thing. What? All right, go. Go back down there and go check. You can jump off. You can just jump off. Just jump off. There's a door on the right side. Right side. You can just jump off. Oh, you can't. That's poo-poo. Oh, it's weird.
Okay. Check.
Don't pick-
So
pick
yeah,
the
while
stair.
you're in that building. Oh wait, back up. Let go. Back up. Look. Yeah, just walk straight. Slight step. Yep, right there. Look down at the panel. We're on auxiliary, okay. And
Okay, hold on.
have-
I'm gonna go.
okay, that's interesting. That is something that we need to look into.
Let me go recheck it.
I'm going down with you. Hold up.
But I said it like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down with that.
Please move forward.
Oh, why is it doing this?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's why.
You fixed it.
Yep. Also means that there's probably also an issue. You know,
Yeah, they're oily.
93.31 is the percent condition, so there might be something wrong with it. Actually, that might be part of the issue.
Is there a leak?
I mean, it could be part of the problem. I mean, it might be a leak, but we're not gonna. We'll try our best here. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can run this thing with a little minor leak. Let's see.
Where is the leak though? Because I do not see it.
Most likely in there somewhere. I think it's a leak check. I think like there's like internal components that need to be checked out that we have no access to.
Don't click the start button or stop button.
Oh no, I'm gonna wait for you.
I'm right behind you. Don't close the door. Don't. Oh, you son of a. What? All right. Stop valve. There we go.
All right.
Okay, now what?
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and turn the bypass down just a little bit. And now, thank you. All right, now run it up. Increase the valve.
Oh, that's too much.
Not too much. Close the bypass a little bit. We got to keep the pressure within the blue range there. A reminder that bypass does not allow that much steam out, but turbine has a lot more power. So I use the precision valve sometimes in order for this run up.
What does that do?
Here, try it. It opens it slowly.
Opens what slowly?
The turbine control valve.
Oh.
Which is a preciser point of doing it. Alright. Here, switch it all the way to the plus over there on the precision valve. And close the bypass valve while you're doing it. Okay. Okay. Stop the plus. Watch your vibration.
Oh.
That vibration, we don't want it to go to the red. We want it to stay somewhere in there. Because I can already see it on Chris's screen is that he's starting to feel the shaking of the turbine. So yep, continue to go up. We can continue going once that vibration reaches a low minimum point, but hey Chris, be on standby. You need to turn those pumps off when able. But beware. You'll know when. Okay, turn off the pumps. Turn off the pumps now. Sweet. Alright. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's off.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. I need to turn on the rotor excitation field. There we go. Now our generator's running. Continue closing the bypass slightly. Just remember to be watching your pressure and then your vibration. And when you start reaching up here, watch your...
Alright, yeah, you're gonna have to help me with that, because I don't know.
Okay.
Slow it down, maybe?
Oh, no, you keep going.
Oh? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit more. Watch out.
Oh,
If you need
what's
to,
gonna-
if you need to, you can close the valve slightly in order to keep it, but very slightly. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, watch that.
What do I do?
Just watch it and make sure it lines up and doesn't go over. I'll keep control of your bypass field here. Just you keep control of the turbine while I control the bypass.
Oh, stop.
It's okay. All right, you ready to try and sync it up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, don't try and sync it up yet. Here, turn on auto run up and turn on 3600. And switch it to fast. Okay. Now, follow me. Switch on bus A and bus B.
Which way, right or left? Left?
Probably to the... Yeah, there you go. And now we're islanding! Yay!
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna...
Now, we gotta sync it up. Boom! Well done, you've run up the turbine.
Yay.
How do you feel?
Good.
Sweet. Alright, so now close the bypass valve and make sure that blue line stays in there and increase the turbine valve to keep it at the correct pressure. Don't use the bypass, keep the turbine valve. We're using the turbine valve only, but close the bypass.
Oh.
Close the bypass, but use the turbine valve in order to keep that's the bypass valve. Here, let me show you.
Oh, that. Oh, I'm sped.
There you go. See?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you mean now. Okay.
Yeah. See how we're keeping it there. All right. Now, most people would like to leave this in manual, but for sake of this demonstration, we're going to switch it to automatic. So, when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh.
There we go. All right. Our next demand is in 2 minutes, but might as well try to meet this one. 390 megawatts.
Yeah, how do you increase that?
For me, I try to go to like 30% here. And the system will do the rest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's not much else to do now. All right.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your help. I know it was a short task, but yeah, you're welcome to stick around if you want to. Hello. Oh yeah, no, let's switch it to the recirc. There we go. All right. I am gonna go ahead and just shut off his thing real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. One second, I'm adjusting some of my settings on the stream. Alright, there we go.
Why are we not making any points?
Because we're not at the full level yet. Hold on.
Oh.
What's the... How many more megawatts away are we from the goal?
Uh,
I can tell you what it looks like. I can tell you how many, but I'm just waiting to see if you can find it.
I'm trying to find it. Trying to find it. I don't know. Oh shoot. Oh, the network. Oh, negative 592. Is that what you're looking at?
Alright. Hey, Chris, might want to stand by. I'm about to raise this thing up. It's gonna go. We're gonna get this up to a pretty high standard.
How do you raise it?
Raise the APR to 80%. Chris, do you hear that alarm?
I think he's here.
I hear an alarm somewhere.
Yeah. So watch out because your steam ceiling pressure, the hydraulics might go crazy. It might go a little bit up. I think the temperature on that generator might start to rise up a little bit.
Well, level makeup valve open.
Oh yeah, no, it's just gonna do that. It's gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on the makeup pump here. Oh, ain't that fascinating? So, it's beeping at us and it's telling us that there's an imbalance of what it's of the pumps. That right there is a maintenance issue. Cause look at that one. Which one is that one at?
450.
What's that one at?
400.
What are the two valves set at?
100.
Which one is lower than the other? That one or that one?
One.
You know what this means, right?
There's a leak.
There's not. I mean, the pump's dead.
Oh.
What we're gonna do now is we're gonna pull out the rods though, because there is an imbalance here, and this is the other part of the thing that I actually was talking about when I was operating Unit 1. Is look at this. You got the upper, and then you got the lower. Upper is more recirculation. Lower is more rod. So by upping the rods, we're instead dropping the recirculation, and we're gonna make it to where these even out. That way we have an efficient reactor.
Feedwater pump temperature low.
Oh, shut up, you stupid machine.
My ears.
Oh, whoops.
Low reactor water level.
Don't worry, I got it. We forgot to turn the pumps on. We forgot to turn the second pump on.
Oh.
Hang on tight. The air. I don't want it to pop. I don't want it to pop. It's gonna pop.
Okay, you saved it.
There we go. Now you know why that button exists.
Oh.
Yeah, see that one could that could have just and that would have popped the whole. That would have popped the little thing. So that's why that button exists.
Oh.
That's just in case that were to happen. So that's what keeps it stable. I thought that was interesting. I had no idea what that button was for until I suddenly realized, oh wait, yeah, because of that. So that's what I've learned about that. And so now, for anybody that's out there that's watching this and has no idea what that button's for, now you know what it's for.
We are.
Are you aware of the high
84 of a difference.
The what? The high generator temperature? Oh no. Chris, run. Hold up. Ah, crap. Reduce power. I'm reducing the power now. 5%. Reducing power. The generator's overheating.
How?
It's at 108 it's at 108 degrees. It's supposed to be at 75.
How do we lower it?
Ah, crap. Hang on tight. Hang on tight.
We're losing it.
The turbine just crashed. The turbine just decided to make a trip.
Holy eardrums.
That's why I have on headphones.
Oh my god, my ears.
You can relax, by the way. I have the power on. Let me just... There we go.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so our turbine just crashed on us.
All TCR ASAP, okay.
I can't answer your phone call because of chat settings.
Ah, yeah, that's why I'm calling you guys.
No recirculation.
Anyways, they hit the second turbine.
Okay, that's just a bad joke on a YouTube live stream. We can't say that. We can't say that. We cannot say that.
We have no recirculation flow. Oh, there we go.
We can't say that.
They being the high temperature molecules.
So
Oh, no shit.
the turbine tripped, so,
Hey, I can do it again.
well, yeah, but Chris has to go prep. So, Chris, in that room there, turn back on to 2 pumps there. Turn this to auxiliary. Whoa, okay. So switch those back on. Okay. Go ahead and click the acknowledge button there on that panel, Chris, so you can get those alarms to stop. Yeah, we're fine on generator. The generator's perfectly
Startup
fine.
transformer overload.
Ah. Yeah, because I switched it back to start transformer because we lost all power. Oh boy. I don't like that.
Oh,
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Alright. No rotor extension field.
Why is the recirculation going up?
Good question.
And we're dead.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm getting red lights one by one by one by one.
Yeah, because the reactor just tripped.
Now, how the hell did that happen?
Well, first of all, someone left the recirculation pumps on. I'm doing my best to make sure this reactor doesn't melt down. Hold on. We are very low water pressure right now. We have very low water in the reactor. Hold on. Alright. Good news. Reactor saved.
That's just like I think they lost my hearing. Hey, I got this now. Okay, rest.
Alright. Okay. Alright, Chris. So, follow the checklist and get the turbine prepped if you want to. I gotcha. Hold up. I gotta refill the accumulators. I forgot. The checklist might be halfway complete already. Just make sure to follow the steps that aren't done.
Why is there very rapid beeping?
Oh yeah, check your dosimeter. Other one.
Feed water temp.
You might want to mute that too.
Wait, why did the whole reactor trip? Because of the turbine?
Yeah, so hold on. I'm gonna show where this is at. Because we're on stream, I might as well show it off for them.
No
Hello.
Hello, welcome. You're on live stream. You're on the Sir Andrew MC YouTube channel. Okay, hey Chris, you want to come down here for a second? I'm down here on the main floor with ya. Okay, so I'll show you what happened. Oh yeah, we gotta go down the steps a little bit more. Down to here. Well, now I'm irradiated. That's fun. Okay. I was having this problem the other day too, so I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't able to solve this. So climb up this way. And... Ah. Well, that seems like a developer fault. Look at that.
What?
It's just they don't have a flush against the wall. Oh no, wait, it's like that all the way around. It's not just okay. It's not just that area. Okay. So look up here. Come up here. Are you up, oh, dude. Hi. So this is the turbine. This is the generator cooling. You slide that to where it's cold. Generator cools down. Hooray. And that's how the generator stays cold. Anyway. Yep. You know how to get out of there?
Nope. Pull the pretty laser back out.
Okay, yeah, sure. Where are you? I'm looking for you.
Oh, I see it. Hold on, I'm on my way.
All right. I'll help you with this real quick. All right. So up here, you have your aux pumped on. You have that on. Okay. All right. So and then you need casing temperature. So go ahead and switch on the engage switch on the turning gear. Wait a few seconds. Okay. Now engage the turning gear. And open the preheat valve to 100%. Hey, Inverted, can we get the condenser air removal? Or whatever.
Yeah, give me
you need to
one
use? Yeah.
second.
Whatever you need to do.
I'm just finishing this real quick.
Okay.
Alright, giving you condenser. Oh, they're already on. Oh, that's why. Nope, that's not why.
Okay, I'll turn off all those systems, open it up to atmosphere, and then close it, and then activate all the systems again.
Wait, what do I do?
So, how I've learned this is so open condenser to atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. The plus plus.
Yep. And then turn off the steam jet air ejectors, turn off the condenser air removals, and then the condenser pumps.
Both.
I'll just turn off the whole unit there and just have it open to atmosphere.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to close it. Just keep it open all the way.
Why turn off SGA1 and Carp P1?
No, keep it all off.
Oh, okay. It's all off. The condenser's going up though.
Yeah, I know. That's the point.
Oh, okay.
Once it gets above 0.65, usually it will start to reset because there's like a bubble in there right now, and that bubble's just trying to gather as much air as it can, and so we gotta let that bubble pop real quick, and then it'll. Okay, now turn back on the systems and close the condenser to atmosphere. Because there's a bubble that needs to pop in order for that to work. So. Do we have steam pressure? Yeah, we have steam pressure. Go ahead and turn off the condenser air removal and let the automatic system do the work with the condenser pump and the steam jet air ejectors.
Turn off what?
Turn off the condenser air removals, the CARs.
Where is that?
It should be
Oh, cars. Oh,
cars.
okay.
Yep, there you go. Why am I just reminded of that meme of the just a cat, like they call it the car, the car, just car. Does anyone else not get it? Like it was
What is
like
yelling at him?
the VR chat meme or something? It was like a VR chat meme, whatever it was. I remember. Anyway, okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just switch on your automatic control there, and that should work for you. If you want to trade out rooms, you can. If you guys want to trade out rooms, whatever, it's up to you guys.
Oh, I got it. I'm actually pretty confident now.
I was talking to Chris and CB. You guys, do you guys want to trade out rooms? So, CB, do you want a task? Or if not, that's fine. You guys can partner up in this room.
With an IPR, so.
Totally up to you guys.
Oh, are you talking to me?
I wasn't here. What did you say?
I was asking, do you guys want do you want a task, or do you want to be in here? It's up to you. Okay then.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to Kevin.
Oh.
CB, Kevin. That's the name of the game.
Oh,
It's CB.
Reactor period. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. My bad.
I'm on my way.
No, it's fine. I got it.
I'm on my way. From misery.
I forgot that there's something called a reactor period, and it almost just went too low. Let that go back up a bit. I'm gonna go to my RPR. I'm actually
Everybody
gonna-
take a deep breath in. I'm kidding.
No contamination. Please move.
Alright, reactors mostly up. I'm just doing the range power and then I'm gonna island it.
Island. What do you mean by island?
Islanding.
Islanding, as in. How do you
Whatever.
island something when you don't have the turbine spinning?
No, to go into run for the reactor.
Oh, to run. I thought you were saying island.
What's yelling at me now? Polish your one connectivity high. Okay. Someone needs to go do that.
CB.
Huh?
I have a task for you. Hold up. I did not ask for you, Siri. I asked for CB. Hold up. My phone just went off. Hold up. Okay, I need, so CB, I need you to run down to, the condenser, or what is it called? The condensation control room.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have him redo the polishers so we can have those going.
Is it a good time to say I have never visited that room? Like ever?
I got you. Yeah, hold up. I'll show you where it is. Where you at right now?
No. I know where it is. I just never touched it a day in my life.
Okay, well that's fine. Well, better time to learn than now. So as you enter that room, it's in the stairwell with the turbine control room area. It's just on floor 2, I believe.
Sir Andrew MC teaches 3 people how to run a reactor live.
Real.
Yep.
Well, now I know how to run Unit 2. So.
So
I'm just running around on top desks here. I don't know what I'm just running around.
yeah, so I'm there.
Yeah, 'cause I got you right now.
Yeah, I'm there. It's saying Polisher 2 in use.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down there and help you out.
Rod temp. How do I do that?
Well,
The
let's
rod
see
temp.
here. There's an auto rod balancer that's currently switched off.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, might want to switch that one on.
Okay, never mind. I got it.
And inverted. I once again, I just want to say, if you so much as attempt, or even switch that the wrong direction, you can be sure that there is going to be a noise, and that noise won't be a friendly noise. It'll be running at you in the dark. It will be heading straight for this reactor, and it's not gonna stop running.
No.
You understand?
Yeah.
Good.
Fix it the wrong way. Oh.
Don't switch it! You guys heard those fine boom sound effects, right? It's not just.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm coming down there to help you out. One.
Oh, I need to do steam pressure for y'all. Lower this down a bit so y'all get a bit more pressure.
Hi. All right, let's see what we got here.
What was I doing?
So we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. So right here, over here. So go ahead and we're gonna switch to. All right. Inverted.
Yeah,
Can you switch to Polisher 2, please?
got you. It's on Polisher too.
Alrighty. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. So I want you to switch the bypass on Polisher 1. Cool. Now I want you to switch that.
Switch what?
The recirculation right there.
Oh.
And now we're gonna run a test on it. Could you please activate the recirculation pump?
Conductive high.
Okay, so we can actually make a slight adjustment to that, I think. We can actually make some adjustments to that, so we don't have to do that. So come with me to the come with me. We're gonna do some.
Wait, why is bus A and bus B not turning on? What's already on?
Because the turbine's not running. Over here.
Oh, that's why.
Wait.
We're running now.
Wait, my dosimeter is going off like crazy.
Yeah, well, you can mute it because it's not gonna matter, really. I mean, it would matter in real life, but the problem is I think those are bugged because every time I went to the decontamination chamber, it doesn't work. So if the developers are
Andrew.
watching this or looking at the stream, please
Andrew,
fix
the
this.
reactor period's in the negatives.
That means it's going down.
Is that a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Oh, reactor ship.
Inverted?
I didn't press anything.
Yeah, the light gone off.
Inverted.
Okay, well.
Okay, there are two
didn't press
possibilities.
anything.
Either the reactor stopped tripping, or the reactor tripped so bad that the electricity is fucked.
Hey, you can't say that word on my stream.
Wait, what did I... Wait, Andrew, I just put it on run. What did I do? It was on run because it was on 8, right? And what did I mess up? So now I'm confused. What?
You got 25 seconds.
25 seconds. Uh-oh.
Be calm.
10, 9, 8,
Oh,
7,
God.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That will be you in just a moment.
Wait. But actually, what did I do? Because, like, I don't... Now I'm, like, lost.
Okay, so... What I can tell you from my experience is that when you went down... When this was... So when it was in the negatives and you switched it to run, it went down to a point where you should have switched it back to IPR, and you didn't continue to withdraw the rods. So once you switch it to run, you want to turn this on instantly, and you want to switch it to 10% so it can keep it up.
Yeah, I did. I switched it to 10. Okay, whatever.
Did you switch, well, on run?
Yeah, it was on run and I switched it to 10.
Odd. Very odd. Okay, well, it was interesting. Well, you know what you gotta do now?
Restart.
I don't know if it's worth it for this stream. This streams are going on for about 3 hours already.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel it's 2 hours and 41 minutes into the stream, and it's a Saturday, so I think I might actually just call it off here. But this has been Realistic Boiling Water Reactor Simulator. Do you guys want to say anything to the stream, or you guys good?
Like and subscribe. No.
No, it's fun. Anything from you guys?
Nope.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to conclude our stream today. Thank you guys for watching. I do animations, I do game development, I do gaming videos, I do gaming streams, I scream at horror games with all my might. I also talk nonchalantly, and I have a very horrible sense of humor. So if you like those kind of things, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Maybe like the video, maybe leave comments, whatever you like to do. I don't really care. Anyway, have a great rest of your Saturday. Happy